I want to come back on here because I'll tell you it from my head and thank wisdom passed to me to your ears. When you go and you get parts fixed, especially single women listen, you can go to the dealership. A lot of times they will give you a free inspection, free quotes. Look into that. Or if you don't mind paying, whatever, if it's a little bit of extra for you to get a full inspection, fine. But if the quote is something that you don't feel comfortable, you can reach out to mechanics, mobile mechanics, or whomever that you entrust. I personally would utilize a reputable source that I'm cool with in order to ask them their take on a mechanic and have them fix whatever the issue is. Now, my personal opinion is this. If you have an electrical issue in your car, I would personally get the dealership to fix that because I just wouldn't want somebody hot wiring some mess. I've had seen it done, had it done, been saved from it. Because who wants the whole car to catch on fire potentially? Duh. But things like your brakes, your rotors, your belts, your timing belt, your I don't know. There's so many things that are kind of more mechanically inclined. You can work with a mechanic on that. I myself, I also talk to. I'm blessed to have my brother. Shout out to All Star Cars. Yes, he is a licensed dealer, and if he wants me to ever plug information in, or if you have questions and you're serious about purchasing a car, you can work with him. He is a dealer that has different connections across the country, which I'm very proud of him. But there's more details and things about his shop, what type of cars, what you're looking for, and all that kind of stuff that I can provide you if you're interested. Nonetheless, I'm fortunate to have worked with him and also have a connect at work that I have spoken with, which hence, let's put this in biblical terms, counsel. You know, God says to have several counsels. Well, credible, I'm going to repeat, counsels. And I would say that you need to speak with different individuals in order to find someone who can fix your car, who can fix it for less. In this case, God put his Supra on my natural. And after opening up, hello, when you open up to people instead of acting like you know everything, for people who have the know-it-all problem, and you talk with the right individuals and be led to talk to, you will find that you can find someone who can fix your car a lot less, and God can bless you to save money. Again, I don't come on these lives and these feeds to try to make anyone feel bad. This is no punches thrown to anyone. This is me speaking on my personal experience and from a practical measure. Because a lot of people, when they tell you things about God putting his super on their natural, they don't explain stuff. They don't give you real life examples. They give you examples, but maybe they don't go into detail. And it seems like magic. No magic. This is faith. And you use God. I personally, it's so funny. Long story made short, the young lady who I spoke with in regards to that I'm over, I treat her like that. She carries herself well. She has some sense. And even though she and I are cool and we're working on, I guess, a relationship outside of the professional realm, I still use wisdom to say, okay, God, who can I talk to? Who do I feel comfortable with? And God let me think about other people who I'm connected to. And he gave me peace about talking to her about it. So God first in consultation, counsel he leads you to, and then going to get this information and working your way down to the source that he gave you to kind of cut deals in this case in dealing with a car. y'all, I just want us all to win. I want us all to make responsible decisions. I want us all to stop faking the funk and acting like, stuff just falls out the sky. And when it does fall out the sky, praise God. But don't be afraid to tell your story, your testimony. I'm thankful for my brother who knows a lot about cars. I do my own research so I can understand more. I can't tell you things from a blow mechanical perspective and offer wisdom and guidance. And with that, and I do know how I trust in God. With that being said, and going back to the topic of wisdom and guidance, please understand that everything you go through, be it big or small, and y'all forgive me if I sound like I'm off because I'm honestly tired and I need a nap before I go to my next phase in my day. You are not put here on earth to make it seem like you're doing magic, to make yourself seem like you're better than other people. When you have information, that's what's wrong with people now. They look for you to give them money or whatever. Sometimes they just need wisdom. And you are God's eyes, ears, and mouth to promote his will, to give him all the glory and provide wisdom. When you go through things, you're meant to share that information. What good is it if you're hogging the information? What good is it if you act like it's just magic and you're just so suchy much where you can't share stuff with people? You need to understand that everything that you go through is meant to keep somebody else from going through it in a more harsh fashion, or to help someone else out from that perspective. But stop being so stingy with the information, and stop thinking you're so high and mighty because you've gone through things that nobody can tell you anything, because we all can learn from babes to adults. And that's why God wants us to come to him like little children, because we're coming to him for wisdom. And if we're humble enough to get wisdom from him, he'll send the right sources, and we would be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Open. We'll just say open for now, since I'm tired. We will to who that information comes from. But if you already have an attitude, can't nobody tell you nothing. And I've been through that, and I'm older, I'm younger, I'm richer, I'm poorer. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody. None of them. So I'm here on my courses that I need to take and finish for today. Again, like I said earlier in my live feed on Facebook, what is your goal for today? Structure today. Where are you coming from? How do you get in there? All right, I gotta go. Peace.